Where did the name Burn Halo originate from?
I wanted to name the band Halo, taken by the video game. I really like the idea of a halo. It's very pure, very angelic. I like what it stands for, you know. From there, I needed to do something else with it, obviously. Came up with the idea of Burning Halo, which to me is a halo that is illuminated or lit or glowing. My manager suggested, hey, drop the ing. Burn Halo sounds cool, way cooler. And you know what? He was right. So we stuck with it.
What's the next single? Has there been a single, or is there going to be a single release?
It'll be Save Me. You know, when the time comes, or when we're forced into it by the stations that want to keep spinning it, which they've you know, some stations have added it into the rotation or have been playing it here and there, which is great, which means they love the track and they believe in it, which is awesome. Save Me is going to be the next single. We think it's a smash. We think it's a home run at the format. So, you know, hopefully Dirty Little Girl will run its course into you know, the fall, and you know, we can go with Save Me.
Now, I read the story of how you actually got your record deal, you know, your record out there, and it was very interesting. I want you to tell the fans actually how you got your record deal.
You know, it's crazy. When 18 Vision split up, I was given the unique opportunity to go in immediately to the studio, write some songs with a songwriter, this guy Zach Malloy, who I became very good friends with. For those of you who don't know, he was the front man for the Nixons. He's written with Theory of a Dead Man, Chris Daughtry, David Cook, Stedler, I think Default. He's done a lot of big stuff, you know, recently. Great guy. Anyways, we turned 4 songs into Island Records, got a record deal instantaneously. It was great. You know, they continued to send me out there to write with them. We wrote the album in Oklahoma. You know, worked on the production of it, started even on the guitars and vocals, and then when we got into the mixing process about a week before we went in, my A&R guy was let go. From there, they let me finish the record, but decided that they were not going to move forward with me and releasing the album. I went through countless A&R meetings with different labels. For whatever reason, you know, couldn't get it to pass through. And then I had a deal in place with an indie through the independent label group where I'm at now. Guy pulled out when I was negotiating a portion of the contract, you know, getting ready to sign the deal. He backed out. My manager went and talked to the people at ILG, the promotion staff. They really, really loved the record. They're really, really bummed that, you know, the previous label was not going to move forward with me as well. My manager just said, hey, why don't you let me, you know, why don't you give me a label, why don't you give me this record and we'll do it. You know, they agreed to do it, and, you know, it's been me and my manager and, you know, a group of people over at ILG that have, you know, really been working this record. And, you know, we've just been working hard on all cylinders, and you know, everybody at their respective position at the label and, you know, in the band and our management, just working really, really hard to get this thing up off the ground, and it's worked.
It's great dedication and passion. You had a vision, and you didn't let it go, and you obviously seen it through to the end, and obviously, you know, your fruits of your labor are paying off. You guys are playing this festival. It's one of the bigger festivals in the U.S., and you guys are, you know, pounding the pavement hard and getting some recognition. Now you feel good about a little, you know, some successes coming your way.
Yeah, you know, it's so rewarding to know that my patience, more than anything else, my patience and perseverance really, really paid off. You know, when 18 Vision split up, I was given the opportunity, but immediately I didn't know what was going to happen, you know? I didn't know whether it was going to, like, you know, fizzle out, or whether it would even really come together, you know, in the way that I wanted it to. And it did. I stuck it out, you know, I was patient, and here I am today playing in front of I don't know how many fans. You know, X amount of people know about our band now that didn't know about our band yesterday. And man, I can't tell you how rewarding that is, you know. So I look forward to the continued success and growth of this band.
2009, we want to know, obviously you just talked about, you know, you guys are constantly on tour, but what kind of tour can we expect Burn Halo to be on in the future, like going into the fall, late summer, late or early fall, I should say, maybe into the winter? Are you guys going to hook up with a bigger tour, or are you guys going to be doing clubs? What can we expect?
We're definitely doing clubs in June with Hailstorm, Veer Union, a lot of radio promotion stuff, possibly do some of that in July, and then once August and September roll around, we're going to look to see, you what bands kind of start to go out and do their own things. So we either hope to be on, a really big club package tour, an arena tour, or a theater tour, whatever comes our way that we feel is going to be, beneficial for the growth of this band. We're going to do it. And, I definitely foresee us getting on some big stuff later on in the year.
Hard work's paying off. We want to thank you, James, for talking to us from Burn Halo. Check this band out. They are very hard, working very hard for you guys, the fans. Appreciate this band. There's not too many young bands out there that are doing stuff like they're doing. BackstageAccess.com. Thank you very much for talking to us today, man. I appreciate it, man. Thank you.